Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Let's talk about an uncivilized mutt. We got a Baltimore police officer who was suspended after trying to run over a civilian with his vehicle. Check it out.
No, all right.
Yeah, what's your reason to stop me? You ain't even got no reason to stopping him, bro. Hey, yo, walk off, Trey. You hit the alley, yo. Go ahead, Trey, walk off, yo. He beating. He ain't even got no reason to stop me. Hey, yo, what the fuck? You gonna hit him with the car? Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo, hell no, yo. Hey, yo. Come back this way, yo. Yo, beating, bro. That's his dumb ass. Fucking dummy. Dumb ass, you dumb as shit. You dumb as shit. You crashing it all that. You really crashing out, bro. Go ahead, dumbass. Really crashing out, bro. You crashed his car and all that, bro. Don't really try to hit my mask, bro. The fuck? Don't really try to hit, bro, with the car and all that. Oh, hell no.
Family, this is what we're up against. These are the type of people who they have out on the streets, patrolling, injecting themselves in people's lives every day at will. Sometimes they're injecting themselves because they've been called and they go out to so-called settle a dispute or to investigate a disturbance or an intruder or something of that nature. Suspicious activity, but all too often at will, they'll just inject themselves into your life and wreak havoc, oftentimes without penalty. I mean, without any type of penalty. They murder with impunity. Some of them are out there raping. How else do you get a woman to pull over her car in the middle of the night when she's driving alone? Emergency vehicle. Emergency vehicle lights. That's how. Same way you get a truck driver to pull over. Same way you're able to stop a truck, an 18-wheeler truck. Emergency lights. I don't care how they try to spin this. That was attempted murder. If you or I had done something like that, they would throw us under the jail. We don't get to be suspended from our job after we try to run over a civilian, after we hit a civilian with our vehicle, and it better not be a cop. You hit a cop with your vehicle, try to run him over, oh man, you finna get a life sentence. So if it's one of us and we do the same thing, they gonna throw us under the jail. That's attempted murder. Damn, a suspension, he should have been fired, immediately fired. Never to be able to work in law enforcement ever again. That should be automatic. There is a segment of our community that is not being held accountable, that is very dangerous. They do not keep stats on the crimes of these individuals. And that is the men and women in blue. They have an abundance of criminals, so much so that it's become a culture. It's part of the culture. It's a subculture Some would say it's not a subculture, it is the culture of law enforcement in the United States. How do you think it's okay to just run over a civilian, just use your vehicle to run down a civilian? Okay, let's say he murdered 5 people. He's on the run. He's trying to murder a 6th one. Okay, you do whatever you got to do in that case. But just because somebody don't want to talk to you, don't want to do what you tell them to do, you want to run over them because they said something slick to you? And check out the comments of the Baltimore Police Department. I want to pull this up right quick because this is very telling. It's very similar to the statements that you've seen in the past that these type of people come up with every time something like this happens. It says Baltimore police are investigating a viral video and suspended an officer after a man said he was struck by the patrol car. We don't have to hear about the man saying he was struck. We saw the video ourselves where the man was struck by the vehicle. He tried, if he hadn't been booking it, he would have been still on that ground, dead. So let's skip all of the theatrics and stuff because we pretty much saw everything and we heard the video for ourselves. But let's hear what the Baltimore Police Commissioner Richard Willie said about it. What is seen in this video is not only disturbing but alarming. This is not how we expect our officers to behave, and this incident does not reflect the values or standards of the Baltimore Police Department. Our department continues to work hard to rebuild trust and change the narrative of our department and our city. We remain committed to holding officers accountable for their actions and continuing the work of rebuilding trust with our community. In a statement, the Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott called the video deeply disturbing. Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates released a statement saying he is deeply disturbed by what he saw in the video. The statement reads in part, "The Office of the State's Attorney for Baltimore City takes all allegations of police misconduct extremely seriously. Our Public Trust and Police Integrity Unit has opened an immediate investigation into this matter that will be thorough and comprehensive. At this time, we understand that the officer involved has been suspended. Out of an abundance of caution and in keeping with our ethical obligations, our office will decline to call this officer as a witness in any active or future criminal prosecution until the investigation is complete." Who believes them? Who believes them? I don't. They like to talk about how his actions, the offending officer's actions does not represent or is not a reflection of their police department. But I disagree. It is absolutely a reflection of their police department. This officer would have gotten away with what he did had it not been recorded. Think about that, family. In order for civilians to get a slither of justice against corrupt police officers, they must have the encounter recorded, or else they will absolutely not get the benefit of doubt. Good thing Buddy was recording, and I'm gonna tell you, Buddy did damn near better than a stunt camera operator in a motion picture. Usually when you see stuff like that, you get a lot of ground and sky. Dude captured damn near every single move. Salute, salute, salute. I ain't got no problem with that, man. I ain't got no problem with that. Well, they got this uncivilized mud pretty fast. I don't know about y'all, fam, but I don't feel safe in the streets. I don't feel safe in the streets at all. And it's not just the police. I don't feel safe for the criminal element that's out there. And I'm a man that is pretty good handling himself. I'm pretty good at defending myself and standing up for myself. But on one end, we got the criminals running wild. On the other end, we got the police criminals running wild. I don't feel safe out there at all, fam. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I do not feel safe out here at all. Yeah, the actions of that police officer is absolutely a reflection of the standards of all police departments in the United States of America. Because Baltimore ain't the only ones who has an officer who got caught up like that. I've seen a number of police videos. Hell, at this point, you could damn near make an entire movie about police officers using their vehicles as weapons to run down civilians. And I'm talking about civilians who are not a danger to society. Just want to run down civilians who they feel that needs to be taught a lesson. Dude wanted him so bad, he crashed the police car. Crashed the police car, trying to get him. He wanted him bad, man. Now, they talking about they're doing an investigation. That's another problem. That's a fundamental problem that's wrong with law enforcement. It's wrong with the system fundamentally. How in the hell how in the hell is the company that has the employee that has committed an infraction or committed a crime against society going to investigate themselves? So they're going to investigate themselves and find themselves. We have investigated ourselves and we have found that we have done no harm. We have investigated. Because see, every time they have to admit that they have a corrupt police officer, they have a bad apple, they know that there is a financial responsibility that comes with that. They know that lawsuit is coming. So this is why they're on default with denying what their eyes clearly show them oftentimes, because they don't want to get hit in the pocket. Same thing with the union. The union automatically supports police officers no matter what they do. Police officers can walk up to you, can be standing on the corner, minding your own business. Hell, let me get off the corner. You could be in your house, sitting on the couch, minding your own business, eating some ice cream. And they will kick your door in, or they will open your door and come in and shoot you in your head and then blame you for them shooting you in the head. You can be inside of your house playing games with your nephew, and they will kick your door in or shoot through the window and kill you and blame you for them shooting you. Well, I thought he had a gun. So what if he did? What if she did have a gun inside of her house? Why your ass peeping through the windows in the first place? If ain't nobody in danger, if ain't nobody called you, why in the hell are you messing with folks? Why are you all peeping through people's windows? What gives you the right to just stick a gun through somebody's window and start shooting? That's what we're up against, family. You got these goofies out here, these weirdos out here running around, coked up and doped up, They're alcoholics. A lot of them are bipolar. Some of them from the military, they're shell-shocked. Some of them are on medication. The rest of them need to be on medication. But they give them a gun and a badge and a uniform and say, now get on out there and do your job. Get on out there and serve and protect. I don't know about protecting, but they do a whole lot of serving. And I ain't talking about in a good way. No more talk.